Here is Pear, a better look for you. Very stunning, lovely rose from Finogena. Should definitely get this if you can. The fragrance is sweet and it has an old rose fragrance, slight aniseed to myrrh. This rose is Sceptred Isle. It is a David Austin rose. Very lovely strong myrrh fragrance. New for me this year and I'm loving it so far. This rose is called Sweet Apricot, also known as Gillina Frala. A lovely fragrant Finogena rose. Very healthy. This rose is called Double Delight. It is a hybrid tea rose. Very lovely fragrance, and it has these two-tone colours to them. The outside being red and the inside being white, and it depends on the amount of sun that it gets, depending how much red it has in it. And this will fade out to more of a red colour as the bloom ages. But this one's Double Delight and is very healthy for me. I've had this a few years and this is one to definitely get. And here's an update on the roses I got from C&K Jones. This is Odyssey. Very, very beautiful, lovely spicy fragrance. And this is Distant Drums, which is just starting to open. Has a beautiful fragrance. Reminds me of older David Austin roses in terms of fragrance. So that's the two of them together. Focus. Very beautiful. And here is Westerland, looking really beautiful at the moment. Very lovely fragrance. And I said it is definitely one of my favourite roses. This rose is One Love. Very, very beautiful. Very, very lovely and fragrant, healthy. And it just has loads of buds, but they sort of all change colours, so you sort of end up with different colours on the bush as it ages. Really lovely. And this is One Love. And this rose is Royale. This is for you, JJ. You said you really like the Finogena roses. Lovely fragrance. Beautiful blooms. Healthy and doesn't really grow very tall. So this one is Royale. And here is Scarborough Fair. Very, very beautiful at the moment. Definitely recommend to get this one. Lovely fragrance. And is very healthy, as you can see. And this one is Scarborough Fair. This rose is called Porcelain Parfum. It is a new rose for me this year from Cordes. Very lovely, very healthy foliage. I believe this is a sport of Delightful Parfumer. It's very lovely and the fragrance is really amazing on this one. I do have some more buds come in. Not as many though, but I suppose it's only first year for me. But this one's Porcelain Parfum. This rose is Burgundy Ice, or also known as Burgundy Iceberg. It is a sport of iceberg. Very, very beautiful colour. And here is Iceberg, give you an idea. And here is Bouquet Parfait. A very, very lovely hybrid musk rose. So there's Iceberg, Bouquet Parfait, and Burgundy Ice. Here is the Alexandra Rose, David Austin Rose. It's very, very beautiful. Even though it has single flowers, the colouring is really, really pretty. And I think that en masse it would be really, really lovely. And that is the Alexandra Rose. This rose is a bourbon rose or bourbon rose called Louise Oudier. Very healthy for me. Beautifully fragrant, lovely cupped shaped flowers. If you're going to get any older roses, I do recommend you get this one. This is Louise Oudier. And this rose is called Pink Martini. It is a hybrid tea. Very beautiful and strong fragrance. Very healthy. And this is Pink Martini. And this rose here is Sir Walter Raleigh. Absolutely huge in comparison to my hand. Very, very beautiful myrrh fragrance. Lots more buds to come. Been discontinued for many years now, this rose, but you can still get it, I think, from Eastcroft Roses. This is one of my favourites. This next rose I've had for a few years, but unfortunately I don't know what it is. It looks like some sort of Austin and has a sweet, like, tea fragrance to it. But I have no idea what it is, unfortunately. Very pretty though. This rose is called Tall Story. I believe it's an old Dixon's rose. I got this from Peter Beals. And Coresia or Frisia was bred to this. And it has a lovely fragrance. And that's Tall Story. Here's the Harkness Jane Austen, putting out lots more blooms now. Very beautiful. New for me this year. This is Jane Austen. And this lovely little rose, I bought it as an old rose called TomTom years ago, but it's not TomTom, it just has these lovely clusters of scented blooms. And this rose is new for me this year. This is a Harkness rose called Fellowship. Very beautiful colour. Seems healthy. And this is Fellowship. This next rose is called Queen Bee. Very beautiful rose. And this one's for JJ. Just to show you what it's like. Very lovely little rose. Othello. Very, very beautiful. This rose is Evelyn. It is a David Austin rose. It has a very strong fragrance. Really is a lovely rose, but I've only got one bloom so far. And next to it here is Jane Austen, the other Jane Austen. It has a aniseed licorice fragrance. Some people hate that, but I actually quite like it. And these two roses have similar breeding to each other, so I tend to group them together because I tend to think of them as similar. So that's Jane Austen, and this is Evelyn.